Hi you guys, it's me London here. Welcome. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit of a different kind of video for you guys. Real quick, first of all, off the bat, I want to say I tried to film an unboxing video. It didn't work out. My phone, for whatever reason, sometimes when I'm filming, it cuts me off and tells me that I'm out of storage, which I don't even know how that's possible at this point. I've deleted so many apps, photos, messages, you name it, off of my phone. I don't even know. I think I just need a new phone at this point, honestly. So that's that. Secondly, I feel the need to be honest in my review about this bag. So I was gonna film an unboxing for you guys and was in the middle of that, right? And so that happened, and after the camera shut off, I was kind of just looking at this bag just to get a good look at it, and I noticed some things that I was kind of disappointed by, to be honest, with the quality and just the overall production of this leather bag, and so I'll go ahead and go into that, right? But I want to say that this isn't to say that this isn't a beautiful bag. It is. Okay, so this is the bag that I'm talking about. This is the new Firefly bucket bag from Portland Leather, and this came out a week ago on Thanksgiving. Now, as I just said, this is a beautiful bag. It is. It's a really cute style. It does look really cute on, and it is quite flattering, I will say, as a shoulder bag. It's very cute. It's very cute. And this is a small size. And with my honest review, I don't want to change anybody's mind if they're really excited about this bag. But I just feel the need to be honest in my opinion, because that's just me. I just try to be transparent about things, and I told you guys that I was gonna film an unboxing, so I feel like I owe that honest review. Although this is a gorgeous bag, and it is very cute and pretty and all that, I noticed immediately as soon as I opened this, and I don't know if this is like particularly the pebble black leather or if this is just the production of the bags now, but there's a significant difference in the quality of these bags that I've noticed. And again, I don't mean to, like, you know, make anybody feel like they're questioning whether they should continue buying this from this brand. I do really like the brand, but I personally have just noticed a difference as somebody who's been purchasing from them for the last like few years or so. And I'm going to give you an example. So the last time I purchased a bag was my Sloan, which you guys know I love that bag. It's great. It's one of my favorite bags. But I noticed when I unboxed it immediately that the leather is so different, and so that one's in the color cold brew, right? So it's very, very different than my cold brew bucket, which I bought a few years ago. This one is a lot more do I put it? Like, this leather is, I don't know if you guys can tell from the camera, but it has these natural marks, right? It has scars. It has the bug bites. It has the imperfections. It has this like texture to it that you would expect from a natural leather hide. I don't know if any of that is coming up on the camera, but what I mean by that is there's like imperfections, there's bug bites, there's scars, there's patches that are darker than others, patches that are lighter than others. I don't know if you can see this, but there's like a couple scars. And I like that about this. I think it gives it character, right? And I noticed when I unboxed my Sloan, and again, I love that bag, don't get me wrong, it's great, but I noticed that the leather is coated with this, whatever they put on the leather, right, to protect it, which is fine. But the leather itself, like the thickness of the leather and the texture of the leather is just different. And I kind of just assumed that with the newer bags, and I've noticed that in other newer bags from them, I kind of just assumed that maybe they changed distributors, maybe they get their leather from a different outsource than they did before. But one of the reasons I wanted to get this Firefly bag in Pebble Black is because I used to have my Pebble Black Lucy, which just felt so amazing. And this bag is very soft and squishy, right? So it's not that it doesn't feel good, but well, the outside, okay, the inside, I was really thrown off by this. The inside of this bag feels very dry, very rough, very I don't know how to describe it other than like styrofoamy. Does that make sense? It doesn't feel like soft suede to me, and it threw me off. And I was just kind of looking around at this bag because this is one that I bought premium, and it does have very nice even pebbling, and I thought, okay, well, you know, the pebbling's really even, small pebbles, stuff like that. But I can't help but feel like maybe, I don't know obviously if this is true, but maybe they took a leather that was smooth and they stamped it with a bunch of pebbles, right? Something about this just feels like, obviously I know it's real leather, but something about it just feels like it doesn't feel the same. The bag that I had before was like, it had that character to it, that it was like, oh, this is like a real cool piece of leather. And this bag, like, if I didn't know any better, I might assume that it's like a pleather bag. And I'm not saying that it's like necessarily bad quality. It's just significantly different than the Portland Leather Goods bags that I've bought in the past, and I've noticed that about other ones that I've bought in recent time. Another thing that really stood out to me, so this is premium, right? So I paid premium price, and you see that little spot right there? So that's glue. And I don't mean to, rag on Portland Leather Goods or anything like that, but I didn't think they use glue on their products, which is the whole point of all the stitching. And also that piece with glue was just very obvious. It very obviously stuck out to me. Also, and I'm not trying to be nitpicky, this is just my honest like feedback, right? So like you see on the drawstring there's like these little things sticking out, right? And it's like all over the drawstring, and I know that it's leather and you know there's gonna be imperfections and stuff, but to me this doesn't, I'll put it this way, like this bag is so lightweight that it's much lighter than that Lucy bag that I had that was way smaller than this and way less leather. And this is a lot lighter. And I liked the weight of that Lucy. I liked that it was like this heavy, like durable leather. This to me, like if I had to guess, I feel like the reason they put this coating on it is because maybe they have a different distributor, or they get thinner batches of leather or something like that. I just have this feeling that Portland Leather Goods is so in demand right now because they get more and more and more customers that they probably, you know, need to purchase leather that's like not as high of quality or something. I don't really know. I don't know. That's just my guess. But this bag is so lightweight. Now that's not like a bad thing necessarily. Like if somebody doesn't care about this stuff and they're looking for a lightweight bag and they think this is really cute, well then this is a great option. And I will say I tried stuffing some of my things in here and it does hold a lot. It's great. It holds a lot. It looks really cute. It's a really cool style. This is just my opinion for what I look for in a leather bag. I was kind of disappointed with this, not gonna lie. And also I'm kind of surprised that they're using glue. So yeah, because I'm not in love with the style enough to justify those little other details, I'm going to go ahead and return it. And I'm also just kind of annoyed that you can't just return. Like, you have to either pay in advance for like a return thing, which is a few dollars to add to your cart, or you have to pay for shipping. To me, it's like, why spend all that money on this bag, you know? And this was supposed to be premium, and it doesn't look like bad, right, when you just look at it, but if you look at it up close, there's like things hanging off of it, and there's glue, and the leather's so much lighter and more flimsy and coated with this stuff. And again, I'm not trying to like talk somebody out of buying from them or buying this bag. This is just my opinion. But even the strap, and that's what really gave it away for me. The strap for my Lucy was like thick and heavy and luxurious black pebble leather. This to me feels so lightweight. It's like foam almost. And I don't know. And that might be a pro for a lot of people. I'm not saying that it's not good that it's lightweight. I just am surprised at how how the production is at this point, because they, I would imagine, are getting so much money from consumers and they can't just produce the bags like they used to. And this is just my opinion. I could be totally wrong about all of this, but this is my honest review. And maybe in the future I'll try this style in a different leather and maybe I'll love it, but the cold brew is different now. The pebble black is different now. The plum is different now. My plum bucket bag feels like thick, heavy, soft suede on the inside, real textured leather. And this just comes off cheap looking. I hate to say it, but yeah. So this is my honest review. I'm sorry, you guys. I know this is kind of a bummer, but I thought I would be honest with you and tell you how I really feel. This one's gonna go back. It's fine. I'm still very much content with my collection. I love my collection and I'm just gonna continue loving my collection, and I really don't need another bag anyway, but here it is. I do have another unboxing for a little that I will most likely keep, so I will go ahead and film that, and hopefully my phone lets me. But yeah, this is it for this one. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. All right, bye guys.